Welcome to the SolarWinds Service Desk Service Catalog and Workflows video. In this video, we are going to go through an example of creating a service catalog with some simple workflows. Let's use new hire as our example. So we're going to go here to the service catalog area. We're going to click the plus sign to create a new one. So we will title this New Hire Onboarding. We're going to set our category to Human Resources, our subcategory to New Hire. We won't set the site department because that's going to be filled in by the individual that's submitting this request. We'll set our default group assignment. That's the help desk. And then we're going to start by adding fields that we want the end users to fill out. So we could choose from fields that we already have. Like, let's do a search for start date. We have one. And let's do a search for new hire, new employee name. So we'll grab that and we'll add those. So we have the start date, new employee name. I don't really like this really large text box, so I'm going to remove this. And then we can add a field and create one. New employee full name. And then we're going to choose the text instead of text area. They'll just make it a smaller one. Enter new employee name here. We're going to make this mandatory. We'll save and add that. So we have the start date, new employee, full name. Let's go ahead and create a new field, and we'll call this job title. Now for this one, I'm going to create a drop down with one value per line for our different job titles. So let's say CEO, COO, administrative assistant. We'll say facilities tech, IT tech, and we'll say application tech. We're going to go ahead and sort this, mandatory. And then I want to go ahead and check both of these for the field will be visible and sortable as well as searchable. That way, if I want to do some reporting on the back end, I'll be able to pull from this custom field job title to see exactly how many CEOs did we hire or how many IT techs. So we'll save and add this. Now, once we have, this is a very simple form. You know, we have a start date, the employee full name, the job title. We're going to grab this custom field by its handles over here on the left, put this in the order we want it to appear to our user. And then the next part of this process is once we have all the fields that we need, then the next part is to think, what happens to this ticket after it's created? What is that process? And that's where you can add different workflow actions like task or groups of tasks, maybe send an approval, look at a condition. If the job title is CEO, then on true, we're going to follow this specific flow. We can integrate with other systems with our OpenRest API, update this ticket, or send a notification. Let's do a quick approval just to show you what those look like. I'm going to call this manager approval. And in the description, we want to tell the person assigned what they need to do. So something as simple as, please approve or decline this request. Now, I can choose from any of my users or my groups here in my list for the approvers. But if I put, Michael Clark as the approver and Michael leaves the company in 4 months, I have to come back and touch all of these workflows. So as an admin, I would try to choose like ticket requesters manager or the requesters manager, and it's going to pull that information from the user record. Once I have added that approval, now my decision tree decline's easy. I'm just going to send a notification, an ad hoc email right back to the requester. And I'm going to say not approved. Please see your manager for any questions. So once we have the decline taken care of, now we just need to add the tasks that need to be completed to deliver this service under on approval. So I'm going to add a task here, and since it's been approved, I'm going to say create AD account. Create employee account in AD. And I'm going to assign that to my tier 2 team. And then I'm going to hover over this task, click the plus sign again to add the next task. So maybe this is, create security badge. So we were going to assign that over. Let's get that over to the security team. I don't have a security team, so we're going to give that to like the tier 3 team. And that is basically how you build out the service catalog and workflow actions. One last quick tip. I don't want every onboarding ticket to come in saying just new hire onboarding as the title. So we can add a custom title, and we can say new hire starting, let's see, new hire, and then I'm going to add custom field, that employee full name, starting on, and then add the custom fields. So this will help identify those individual tickets for those specific new hires. Once I click create, now let's go to the portal. We'll go to my service catalog. We'll go to human resources, new hire, and there's my onboarding request. Thank you.